No one wants to hurt you! Chris, no one wants to hurt you!
No, Chris, put the gun down!
Don't do it!
It all happened on September 7th, 2023. Authorities in Star, Idaho received a call about 41-year-old Christopher Huffman, who was reported to be making suicidal statements. The situation was immediately categorized as a potential crisis.
All right. What is he saying?
Receiving some. Yeah, okay. I'll go back to his text. It all started with I was giving him some grief over not logging into an app today, and he finally got back to me and said, "Please don't give me shit right now. The last 24 hours have completely destroyed my life." And I finally texted him back, and I said, "I am now scared to even ask. My apologies." And then he texted back afterwards. He goes, "I'm thinking I'm going to become a static." And I'm either too old or don't know what he's talking about. So I said, "So too much negativity?" I just question mark. He texted back and said 22. Again, I don't know what that means. So it's just gibberish to me. So either I'm too old or having difficulty understanding what you're trying to say. You might have to break it down for this old man. And he texted back and said, "Divorce, nothing to live for." So I called his phone. It went to voicemail. I texted him back and I said, "You going to answer your phone?" And then he texted back and said, "I'm done." So I immediately called his phone and it went straight to voicemail again. And I just texted him again and said, "You need to call me." He texted back and said, "It's my time."
While driving to the scene, the officer called Huffman once more time in order to fish some time from him with the hope of saving and helping him get his life back on track.
Hey, Christopher. This is Travis to be with the Star Police Department. I was just calling to check on you. One of your friends called us. They were worried about a text message or something that they received from you. Just give me a call back when you can. I just want to make sure you're okay, see if you need help or anything. My number's... Thank you. Bye.
The deputies went to Huffman's home, but no one answered. Then the officers located the GPS on his phone and found him at the construction area.
Copy. Let us know if it changes. We're walking close to the area right now. So look, Dale. Yeah, I think it's changed now. What we're talking. Let's look around this embankment, or it's on the other side of it to over here.
On the other side, is that what the picture's showing?
You look on that side. Right there. Hey!
Chris!
Star 30. Is he moving?
Yeah,
We have eyes on him in that area. Possibly have movement. We're going to try to make verbal contact. Hey, Chris! Chris! Is he moving? Chris! Hey! Sheriff's office! We want to make sure you're okay!
Before arriving at the location, deputies had been informed that Huffman was possibly armed. After using binoculars, an officer confirmed he was holding a handgun. Multiple attempts were made to communicate with Huffman, but he was not responding.
Thank you.
looks like he might have something in his hand.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, what it is.
Yeah, you just try to keep eyes on him and see what you can see.
He's got a gun in his hand. He's racking it.
It is Star 30. We got binos on him. He does have a handgun, and he just racked it. We're just staying in a concealed position.
We might be able to get a car and get the PA to talk to him. Hey, Chris, answer the phone!
Christopher, answer the phone! Let us talk to you! Please put the gun down!
I would maybe start trying to call him. He does have a phone in his
If
hand.
we had somebody en route to talk to him, if they could try calling his phone. He wouldn't answer me, but we're telling him to answer the phone. He has the phone.
Yeah, he just shot himself.
Star 30, he just shot himself in the head. Where's my drone at?
Knowing that Huffman was armed and ready to fire, the officer had to utilize a drone for approaching, finding that Huffman was still breathing and having his handgun beside him. He was continuously shouting at the deputies to shoot him multiple times. But not until he picked up his gun and started waving around, the officer decided to open fire.
Chris, throw the gun away! No one wants to hurt you! Chris, no one wants to hurt you!
No, Chris, put the gun down!
Don't do it!
Who shot?
That was me.
Okay, is he down?
He's down. He's down.
Star 30, shots fired by police.
This was the distance from Huffman to the deputies. At this range, he could possibly make a fire at the officer. Noticing this danger, one of the deputy opened fire at Huffman.
Ready? Don't move your hand, Chris! Don't move your hand!
Contact team moving in.
Okay, let's roll medics in.
Huffman was treated with paramedics and taken to the hospital, where the officers confirmed he was deceased with a wound on his chest at around 8 p.m. Chris passed unexpectedly, and his family is deeply saddened by their loss. In the next case, Jeremy Banach was pointing the gun at his head backwardly. The officer feared that he would fire on the officer and the woman. Ahead, they fatally shot at him. Rolling back to the beginning of this case, on June 15, 2022, Star Police were called to a home where a family member reported 39-year-old drug addict Jeremy Banach showing up and refusing to leave.
What can we do for you right now? How can we make this better? That is our goal here. We're not trying to give you a hard time, I promise. What do you got going on? What kind of hard times are you dealing with? Help me understand just a little bit. I really do want to help you out, but you just got to give me a little bit of information, that's all.
You want to leave?
You want to get out of here?
Okay. Okay.
Talk to you too.
So I tell you what, buddy. Why don't we just do that?
Just keep your hands where we can see them. Keep us comfortable. All right. You want to grab your bag, Jeremy?
No.
Yes, sorry. Hands right here.
Okay, let's all,
Yes, he does. Just don't reach for your gun. You're good, man. You can go.
See if prohibit exists or anything?
Star Police are acquainted with Banach, who had a history of unlawful drug usage and was a suspect in property crime incidents, including complaints of theft from his family's house. This time there was a report of a stolen gun combined with Banaka's behavior. The officer located him suspiciously wandering Starmerk Lumber. Officer Jonathan Steele walked up to him and asked him to give up the gun.
Q4's out with him.
Stop. Don't stop. Do it, Jeremy. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Jeremy, drop the gun. Jeremy, drop the gun.
Does he have it in his hand?
Detective Ashley Turner arrives. Turner and Steele stand behind Banach's left shoulder. Woodcook is right behind Banach. All three cops pursue him and ask him to halt and hand up the pistol as he proceeds towards a residential area across the street.
Stop it!
Don't make that choice, it's gonna go real bad for you. You're going to his houses. I know it's gonna go real bad.
Banach removes his sweatshirt, pulls out his revolver, and raises it to his right shoulder and head, facing the detectives. Woodcook fires Ignite 5 times.
Don't make these choices, dude.
Then deputies secure Banach to the ground and administer first assistance. He is proclaimed deceased a short time later.